how to connect a pop-up emitter to corrugated pipe. All right, first, see if you can get your hand in your pop-up emitter. You know, just go ahead and see, because if you can't go down and clean out the pipe, you know, like if your hand doesn't fit in the pop-up emitter, you're going to want to put, see, like this one has a bar going across it, so you can't get your hand in. So in a case like this, you're going to want to use this coupler right here, you know, AKA we call it the cone. It's, you know, 4x4, 4-inch corrugated to 4-inch. It fits right into the hub of PVC SDR 35. So what's really nice about this, super DIY friendly. It's really easy to work with. And that's it. It's on. It's really snapped on good. But what's nice, so say a year goes by, you have leaves and buildup in here, and you have a pop-up emitter that will not allow them to pass through, because a lot of these pop-up emitters, they have a bar. You know, you can see leaves are going to get caught on this and the bar going across here. You know, they just get wadded up and then they can't come out. So you're going to want to take your pop-up off. I know it's kind of an inconvenience. If you can find one that you can stick your hand down in, you're much better off. So that comes apart, and now you can easily put your hand down in here. All right, so I'll leave a link for that coupler down below. All right, so you know, we refer to that as the cone, so we don't get these confused. All right, so this is a whole different deal here. This is a forever connection. You can see that we have these barbs. You're not going to get this apart. You're going to have to cut it apart. So you only want to use this when your intent is to never take it apart. So you're going to want to make sure, in this case, that you're using a pop-up that you can, you know, clean out, that you can get your hand down in. So if you can get your hand down inside the pop-up, then you can use, this is a connection that you're never going to be able to get apart. Now, I do recommend just putting some PVC cement on this so that you get, I mean, it's already a real tight fit, but, you know, doesn't hurt to go ahead and just put some PVC cement on that. That way it'll never come apart. So you know you can get inside it. Matter of fact, what's nice about this pop-up, I'll show you real quick. So this pop-up, you can easily just take that big plate and then do this. So that's what I prefer. And you can't do that with the little ones. I'll show you why. So this one has a giant hub. You see that? You see how this just slides down into this fitting, and it's deep, really deep. So you don't need to be putting screws in it. Now, all the other ones, notice how that doesn't go in too deep, you see? So it just barely, so the water just blows it off. So you end up having to put screws in it. So now you're going to have to pull that off. Well, in the case of this one, I don't necessarily even need to put my hand down in it, because it goes into the fitting, the full depth of that hub. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, it's just really nice fit, real good fit. And then it's real easy to go ahead and remove when you need to do that. So again, this is a forever connection. This is when your intention is to not ever take it apart. But you have these barbs, and once you snap those barbs in, you cannot get this apart. The only way you get it apart is you take a blade and you cut it off. That's the only way. But again, you know, if you're using a pop-up emitter that is super easy to just lift off, this one here has been developed by contractors. R&D was done by contractors, and this is what you get when you have contractors making parts. So this is a really nice part. You could either reach down in, if you see there's some leaves down in there that didn't clear during the last rain, or you can just simply pull it apart. But that's how you make a connection for a pop-up emitter to corrugated pipe. Either the cone, so that you can take it apart and service your pop-up emitter, or you can go with the forever barbed connector. I'll leave this in a link down below. All right, everybody, until the next video.